So when we're vulnerable, we actually seek other people, we seek them out to join in and help us out, and great ideas come from that. I want to share a quick story with you. The ex-CEO of Coffee Bean, she was running her family's business. And of course, you know, if it's your family's business, you've got a lot of pressure there, right? So she really wanted a good job. So she was involved in pretty much every aspect of that business. She held onto those reins, and she made all the decisions, and she was involved in all the details. Now, what ended up happening is somebody came to her one day and said, you know what? You may think that you're doing a great job, but your reputation, people think you're a nice queen. People think that you're really not approachable. And she was horrified when she heard this. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe that that's how people perceive me. So she set out to change. She did not want this to be her reputation. So she decided to open herself up to other ideas. She let go of the control. She stopped micromanaging. She practiced vulnerability. And one day, they had an issue in some of their stores. Their drinks were getting mixed up at the end of the checkout line. So people were like mixing up drinks and taking each other's drinks, and it was creating all sorts of chaos. So they needed to come up with a solution. So instead of her directing her people on what to do, she opened it up to the low-level employees, the people who actually worked in the coffee shops. And she said, okay, what do you guys think? And somebody said, hey, well, why don't we, instead of just handing people drinks at the end, why don't we write their names on the cups so that the drinks don't get mixed up? And at first she was like, oh, I don't know if that's going to work. But she's like, okay, let me just go with it. So they experimented it within one of their stores, and it was a huge success. And so they decided to roll it out through the entire Coffee Bean chain of stores. Guess what? A couple of years later, one of their competitors, starts with an S, stole the idea. So here's the moral of that story. If she hadn't practiced vulnerability and sought out other people's ideas, our drinks would still be getting mixed up at Starbucks. And we wouldn't want that, right? That would be bad.